Hey, what's going on, everybody? Morning. Welcome. I know it's been a while since we did a video. Unfortunately, it is because I actually broke my phone and I cracked the screen. So I haven't gotten it fixed yet, but we're going to experiment and see if we can't make this happen. Jennifer's actually holding my phone right now to try to get a decent shot for us. Welcome. I'm your host with the most, the best hair in resale. It is Monday, which means it is dollar day over at the Goodwills. So we're going to run out. We're going to see what kind of deals or finds we might be able to find, run Jennifer to work, and get our day going. So I said we go ahead and we get started. To the first Goodwill. All right, everybody, looks like it's time for our very first Goodwill of the day. See if I can get this shot. Let's head into this one right here, see what we might be able to go find today for a profit. Everybody, looks like this entire media section right here, as much as I love picking up movies and doing them, we've got nothing in there. Jennifer's gonna hang out, take a look at the books, see what she can find. I'm going to run all the way over there to the other side of the store and see what I might be able to find. You want to take the cart for me, honey?
No, but I will.
Aw, thanks. Guys, so as you know, I started over yonder. I went all the way across the back wall right there. Ended up in toys. I'm about halfway through toys right now. I'm about to catch up to Jennifer because she's over here. And wouldn't you know it, but a Blu-ray ends up being X-Men Apocalypse in this absolutely awesome X-Men case, which I love. Now, normally I would not pick this up because it is missing the DVD. But if I'm not mistaken, I think I know exactly what to do with this. So we're gonna go ahead and pick it up anyways, because in this business, guys, you always have to keep in mind of what you might or might not be looking for. And if I remember correctly, this is something that I need. What's up, baby doll?
Looking up this total.
Oh, cute. See whether or not we need the cute little troll.
Well, for $2, I might just get it anyhow.
Yeah. I know people like trolls, and some of them are still very highly collectible. For $2, yeah. And then what's this? You found you a new book for your collection?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see any books in my cart.
Good old Jennifer, always buying stuff for her collection.
Really? Really?
I said what I said.
Who just got some Batmans?
I don't. What Batmans? Have you seen any Batmans in the house? Don't answer that. All right, let's keep on. See what else we can find, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, we're still over in the toys. We're looking around, and I just came across this. Check this out, guys. Platinum ornament Disney Elsa. These are actually from Japan. Check that out. So this Goodwill wants $5.99 for it, green tag. Honestly, I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna let it go. There's about 5 or 6 of them listed up right now for around $15 to $20, but I don't see any sold comps on it, so I don't want to take the risk on it right now, so we're just gonna let it go. And sometimes you gotta make those hard decisions, ladies and gentlemen. That's just the nature of the beast, if you know what I mean. See what else we might be able to find. All right, guys, as you can see, we just finished up with this row from the toys right here. Jennifer over here taking a look at an absolutely gorgeous sock monkey that's about to fall. And I thought maybe I would take a look at the bag toys right here, guys. So, as you know, looks like it should be Planet of the Apes. They've got 3 of them here. Look at this. 1, 2, and then 1 right here. But this guy is actually a Spawn figure. Not too bad. Goodwill wants $5 for him, but he only goes for about 8, maybe 6. So we'll probably let those go. But as I lifted this guy up to take a look, I noticed That white figure right there. And if you know me, you know I love me some Star Wars, and I recognize that from here. Check it out, guys. There is the Yeti figure from Empire Strikes Back. We don't know if it's the old original vintage or what. There's the back of him right there. I do see copyright 1981 on him, so I think that might be an original right there, guys. For $5 price tag, we're gonna grab this for him alone, and then I'll have to, of course, look up whatever that and the little horsey is.
It looks like the Pacific movie.
That does kind of look like Pacific Rim, yes.
Yeah.
But the Yeti, I think, is worth that for the $5. Let's grab that, guys. And then that's going to be it for this Goodwill. We're going to head over here. We're going to go to a checkout, and hopefully head over to the next one to see what we can find for a profit. All right, guys, that's going to do it for Goodwill number 1. Not too bad. That Star Wars figure was absolutely the coolest find that I can consider, unless, of course, Jennifer's troll doll ends up being something really, really good. But can it really be better than Star Wars? Other than
Trolls
that,
are
guys,
awesome.
That Blu-ray, that X-Men Apocalypse Blu-ray that I picked up, that's going to be an absolute phenomenal find, as long as it turns out to be what I think it is and what I think I need to complete another set. Let's go to the next Goodwill and see what else we can find today. All right, guys, we're now at our second Goodwill for the day. We're gonna head into this one. We're gonna see if we can't find anything else. Maybe we can get lucky and find some more Star Wars, maybe some more trolls. That's the fun of this. Let's head into here, hopefully without getting hit by traffic, and see what we might be able to find, guys. Goodwill! As always, guys, starting off in our media section, and I did find, look at all the Seasons of Roseanne. That's crazy. That's got to be almost a complete set. But we were able to find, check this out, guys. Yes, Prime Minister, BBC video, the complete collection for $2.99. This is actually about $15 DVD right here. So we'll go ahead and add that to our cart. See what else we can find. All right, guys, I've made it over to my favorite section. Made it over to the toys. Taking a look. Just about caught up with the wife. Hello, darling. Did you find anything?
Yeah.
What'd you find? Okay. I have no idea what those are.
So I remember having these as a kid.
Okay.
And they went with my Rainbow Bright doll.
Oh.
And these are, I'm old, they're from the 80s.
Oh. All right, let's grab them. Really wish I could find more toys, guys. Like, I like toys, and I never find enough. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our third Goodwill for today. Now, while we were driving over here, I did get a phone call from my mom. She likes going with me to see what I find and how I do stuff and stuff like that. So what we might have to do is we might have to go into this Goodwill and then loop around, maybe grab some lunch, stop at the post office, drop off our packages, run down to the strip, drop off Jennifer so that she can go to her 9-to-5 job, and then maybe we'll do this all over again and we'll hit all 3 Goodwills. I'll try to get some footage. We'll see how things go. But for in the meantime, let's head into this one and see what we might be able to find for a profit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just got done going through their media section here at this Goodwill. Now, unfortunately, we were only able to find this one DVD right here, but here's Disney's American Legends on DVD. We'll pick it up for about $2.99. It sells for between $10 and $15, so maybe a $12 price tag on this one just to keep it fair. But in Blu-rays, I think we might have scored today. Let's take a look at what we were able to find. Here we go. I cannot pronounce this one at all. Maybe you guys can help me down in the comments. Comment down below how I would pronounce this a little bit better. But Quatermass and the Pit. I don't know, guys. That's what we got. We've got Christian Slater with Pump Up the Volume. We've got Time After Time. And then, of course, a Bette Midler Big Business for $1. Definitely pick that up. And, of course, we're going to grab this. Article 99. Not a whole lot of solds, but it looks like a brand new version would sell for about $35. So this used copy we'll throw up for about $20. See how we can do on it. Let's continue off into this Goodwill and see what else we might be able to find, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the wife is over here looking at her books. Say hi, honey. Hi, honey. All right, guys, we're going to go head over that way to toys and see what else I might be able to find.
You're already going.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Check this out. Look at the big old Charizard.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, hold on. Charmander. Charizard? Charmander. This is Charmander.
Yeah.
No, he's cool. Ooh, check it out. Pokemon branded. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. What do they want for him? Ooh, not bad. $2.99. That's gonna be a grab, baby. All right.
What's this?
That is knockoff Power Ranger.
Oh.
Yep. That's a
Okay.
knockoff Power Ranger.
What's in the bags?
All right, guys, that's going to do it for that Goodwill. Unfortunately, we did have to leave Charmander there while we were standing in line getting ready to check out for the Blu-rays and everything. It looked like he had been ripped and repaired in a couple of spots, and so I didn't want to take the risk on it and do it, so we went ahead and we left him alone, but we did pick up those Blu-rays. I think we'll do pretty good with those. Let's go see what else we can get into for today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so let's see. We've gone to the 3 Goodwills, picked up a little bit of stuff there. We do need to drop Jennifer off at work, but before that, I think what we're going to do is we located us a Quiznos sub shop. You guys, but neither me or Jennifer have Quiznos. It's probably been, I'd say at least 15 years for me.
20 for me at least.
Ooh,
yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go try us some Quiznos, basically for the very first time, because like after like 7 years,
Menus have changed.
Yeah. That'll work. Let's go grab a bite to eat. All right, everybody, that's gonna do it. We've dropped off Jennifer at work, and we're currently sitting over at my mom's house. We're gonna pick her up real quick. She wants to go to a couple of Goodwills with me, so maybe we'll go to the same ones, maybe we'll go to different ones. We'll make a decision, but other than that, let's go see what else we can find today. All right, everybody, we picked up Mom. Time to go into this Goodwill right here. We're gonna see if we can find anything else, since we haven't been to this one since very early this morning. But we did swing through this one. Hopefully they put out some more stuff. Let's go see let's go. All right, guys, me and Mom are over here. We're taking a look at the dishes and stuff like that. Walking around, and check this out, guys. Brand new, still in the packaging. Ziploc twist and lock rounds. Weirdly enough, these are actually worth a little bit of money. $3.99. We can probably get about 20 bucks out of these. And my favorite part is this was not the only one. We got 2 more right here in the basket. Not too bad, my friends. 4, 8, $12. And I think we can at least do 50 on the 3 of them right there. Not too bad, guys. See, this is why we go maybe 1, 2, 3 times a day to the Goodwills. Never know what you're gonna find. Exactly. All right, me and Mom are still walking around taking a look at what we can find, and being a cat dad myself, I know that some of these cat things can be a little sometimes hard to find and worth a little bit of money. Here is the Litter Genie Convenience 2-pack. I won't use these for myself because, of course, me and Jen have one of those automatic robot litter boxes, but at $1.99 we can probably sell this for about $10. So we're gonna go ahead. I think we're gonna grab it as well. Ziploc and kitty litter today. Not too bad for our second trip here. Guys, that's gonna do it for round 2 over at that Goodwill. Not too bad. Definitely those Ziplocs are my favorite thing to grab in there, because $11 for everything, and those Ziploc containers, from the looks of it, we should be able to get almost $20 a piece out of. So not too bad. Me and Mom are gonna head over to one more Goodwill. She's still looking for a couple of things. Let's go. All right, everybody. I think me and Mom are getting ready to get out of here. She took the cart from me, so I grabbed some stuff and I had it in my hand. She grabbed a pot. She came here looking for a new pot. She found a really, really nice one there. I was able to find electronic catchphrase. I believe this is the first edition, still brand new in the box. We're gonna grab this for $4.99. And then for all of my friends watching that know about the Bob Ross toaster that we sold, the Bob Ross game that we sold, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Bob Ross Chia Pet. I know somebody perfect for this right here. So we're gonna go ahead and pick this up. That'll be it for us today, guys. We're gonna head over to the registers. We're gonna cash out, and we will see you guys next time. All right, guys, I was wrong. I wanted to go walk down the last aisle to head that way to the cash register. And check this out, guys. A little Bob Ross keychain type of thing. So cute. Let's go ahead and throw that in with all of our Bob Ross stuff, because you know how we love the Bob Ross type of stuff. So we'll go ahead, we'll grab that as well. And then, of course, you know me and my biggest Golden Knight obsession. There is another Golden Knight. 2 more of those. There is 2 more of the chances from 2024. $4, $4, $4, and $3. I like the way that looks. Let's grab all those, and we can use those as trade bait for anything we don't have, or in case any of the family members, Mom or Nate or anybody, doesn't have one of these. Now we have more to trade and stuff. Not too bad. Not too bad. This is why we go to the Goodwills multiple times a day, guys. Look at this. Another full cart of goodies. All right, guys. We are finally back home. That was a great time with Jennifer. That was a great time with Mom. And I think we found some absolute amazing stuff for the eBay store today. Let's give you a shot. And I got a couple of surprises. All right. We did find all of this today over at the Goodwills. Couple of Golden Knights, some originals, some Bob Ross, those really cool Rainbow Bright from Jennifer, these, and I can't wait to double check to see if that is actually from a 1980s Star Wars set, plus a couple extra figures to go with it. But if you guys remember, I said I picked up this Blu-ray right here, missing the DVD because I had an idea for it. Let me see if I can grab it. So right over here, guys, in my little stuff, I have this. I've been holding on to it. This is my X-Men Blu-ray collection set. So, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to try to do this with one hand. Slide it out right there. I know that one of the movies, if I remember correctly, was missing. So there's the original X-Men movie. X2. X-Men The Last Stand. X-Men First Class. There is Days of Future Past. But like I thought, one of the movies was missing. X-Men Apocalypse on Blu-ray. Slide that out of there. Beautiful looking shape. slide it right into there. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a full set. We're going to take this because I love that case. That is absolutely awesome with the silver case. And then if you look, you've got Apocalypse over here on this side. And it's 4 horsemen over on that side with that perfect little design. So I definitely think we're going to keep this case. We'll replace this right down here. It can go right there. But now our Blu-ray set is complete. And we can sell this one off. Awesome. Very, very cool. Always a good time when we can complete a set over at the Goodwills. That'll do it. Now, and what we got to do is we got to get some stuff listed up for today. So let me go ahead and get 10 items listed up today. We're probably going to do some of the Blu-rays, maybe our new X-Men one. And then I'm probably going to try those Ziploc ones listed up. That way I can research out some of this other stuff. So let's get this done.